What's going on? This is Maxence.
This is Max. So you can probably explain this, what's going on today, a lot better than I can, because I'm more of a car guy. I guess you're more of an art guy, so you might be able to
So we're
tell what's going on.
painting the city of Fort Lauderdale a little more vivid. This evening we're doing the Blanc special. So we're showcasing local and emerging artists in the Fort Lauderdale area, as well as Miami.
Okay.
It's nice.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you know what? There's a Lamborghini Gallardo somewhere right there, and that's been painted by, I think it was brought over by the new auto toy store.
The new auto toy store in Pompano, that's correct. It was sprayed with a graffiti artist, Remote, down in Miami. Amazing
that's pretty
guy.
cool.
Amazing guy.
Nice. Now, what was the name of the artist?
Remote Rock. You can check him out
Remote
on
Rock,
IG.
okay. I'll post a link in the description there. And I guess, you know what, let's roll some B-roll of the car. It's pretty cool. Check it out.
Come check it out.
Hey guys, I'm here with Jay Bellici, on Instagram known as Remote Rock, and he's the artist that painted this Lamborghini Gallardo. So, Jay, where are you from?
I grew up in Boston.
Boston, okay.
I moved here, South Florida in 2000. So.
Okay, so you've been here for about 20 years, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And so, what kind of got you into painting? And have you painted a car before?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I painted a couple cars. When I was a kid, I painted a couple demolition derby cars, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I was a young.
That's
I wasn't
pretty
a
cool.
kid, but I was a teenager. Yeah, and since then I painted a couple cars. This is the first Lamborghini I've painted.
It looks absolutely amazing with the triangles, and I'm gonna go a little bit further into it in a second. But
All right.
it just looks really cool with the fractals and the triangles and the hidden messages that you put into the art.
Yeah.
That normally, like if you're just looking at it, you don't see it, but then the longer you look at it, the more details you find. You know?
Right on.
Which is something that you kind of see in some cars, like the Lexus LFA, for example. The longer you look at this car, and some Ferraris too, the more details and stuff you find, especially if you're looking at it in person. Something that, if you're just looking at a picture, you just see a picture.
Right.
You know?
Right. See it in person is different experience.
Yeah, definitely. So what's your inspiration for this particular bit?
Well, I guess it's sort of progression of what I've been painting for years. You find new ideas and this is where I'm at in my artistic journey, I guess you would say.
Okay.
I'm using a lot of geometrics, and behind that is a lot of letter-based shapes, but not necessarily letters, but like in shapes inspired by letters, maybe.
Right. Okay.
Lines with energy that like came from letters at one point.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So you know what? Let me flip this camera around and show you guys the finished part. Check it out. All right. So this is the finished, completed project. So he added a few bits that weren't here before. It looks like it's a signature there. But I wanted to take a closer look at the hood, because this is where he painted it here on site. So before you just saw the fractals here, you got the triangles, and then as you step further away, you see the larger triangles, and it kind of starts to look like a distorted fractal. It's really cool. But if if you see here, he painted all these extra bits here. He added all of this yellow and black and white paint and then kind of distorted it with a rag, it kind of looks like it. But it's really interesting, so it's hard to see. So he says that he used geometric shapes that were inspired by letters. So you can kind of see here, like this is a thing right there. Not sure what that is, and then you see like almost looks like a zero, it's an exclamation point. So, according to him, it says Lambo. And you can kind of see it, but you also kind of can't. So that's what I was talking about, how like the longer you look at it, the more you kind of realize, like, wait, there's a letter here, there's another letter there. It's kind of spelling something, but you can't really see it. It's just, I don't know, it's really interesting and cool. Plus he added some swirly bits here. But let's go around to the side of the car. And you can see here. So this, I think most of this was kind of already there. I think he added that bit right there and some of that right there. But this looks interesting. So you got these kind of a zigzag lines here, and it's the same on the other side, but like a little different pattern. It's interesting. And then over here, it's all. I think so. Some portion of this is wrapped, and some portion of this is painted. I just realized that because here, this doesn't look painted. This actually looks like it's printed onto the wrap, right? And then these are almost like street art that's added onto the wrap by the artist. That's pretty cool because you can see all the little paint specks right there from the airbrush, the air paint. There you go, triangles again. This is interesting. All right, guys, I'm here with Will. So we're leaving the Wilder. We're heading to Boatyard.
Yes.
I think I might just end it here, but thank you guys for watching. And you know what? Tomorrow your rally is leaving tomorrow.
We're
isn't it?
heading out from the New Auto Toy Store at 10 a.m. We'll
All
meet
right.
there at 8 a.m. Have some breakfast and drivers meeting and
Okay.
all that.
I mean, I gotta work and do stuff for Finish Line Factory tomorrow, but I'll try to wake up early and get there so I can at least watch you guys, send you guys off.
There you go.
All right, guys, see you.